Hi Virgo, what's up? Welcome to the channel. How you doing? Tis I, the only Archer with Archer Astrology. All right, Virgo, let's do it to it. We're going to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind, pulling on the energies for the end of July of 2024-ish. Primary readings are timeless and meant to find you whenever you clicked on this video and were drawn to the reading. Feel free to scroll around or timestamp in the comments as much as you like, because my readings get a little bit long, but it's because I do a little look at everything for you for the week ahead. We're going to take a look at your work life. We're going to take a look at the Virgos dealing with a past person, see what's up with them, and look at the Virgos that are dealing with some new love to see what's coming your way. Hi Emma, what's up Mod Squad? Thank you for being here. Virgo, thank you for being here too. I appreciate you for being a part of the fam. If you could return a little bit of the love for me, please. Love the like down here. I mean, you don't have to because it puts me in your liked videos. Maybe I'm at least in your top 3 though. It's cool. Instagram, love like for me. TikTok, double tap that screen. That's all I ask and I appreciate you for it. What means the most to me is if you would subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, and share the channel with that one person you also want to see happy, healthy, and healed. All right, we got room for everybody, so feel free to invite them in and be a part of the fam. We look forward to having you here. All right, Page of Swords all over the channel as much as you'd like. I got everything neatly prioritized and organized into playlists for you. I do go live Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern for the pick a card readings where my decks pick you, and Friday nights at 5 p.m. Eastern for the all signs from Aries to Pisces. So join me and the OG Mod Squad, who are your concierge down in the chat. They're here right now hanging out. And just be a part of the fam. And when you need a little break from the cards for a minute, hop over to the base cover playlist with Bill over here. All right, we got some of the greats, Toby Keith, Blake Shelton, Casey Musgraves, Caitlin Petty, and there's more in store coming. So check it all out. And over on TikTok, follow Caitlin Petty at KPetty. You guys will like her. You can't help but leave one of her concerts with a smile. All right, so let's do it to it. We're going to take a look at what's going on for you and the one on your mind and the job on your mind, etc. and so forth. Doing the 12-card Archer spread. We're going to use the Titanic Tarot to handle the heavy lifting, and then use the Rose Tarot to throw a boatload of clarifiers at it. And all the messages will be for yours and theirs, highest and greatest goods, of course, because when you're with me, we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines. So, whoa, 6 of Pentacles. Tray table's up. It's go time. And I actually see Virgo might be worried a little more about work than love. But that's right, we're going to tap into everything. Remember, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer both the one-on-one readings as well as the traditional private YouTube links. So I look forward to working with you. And feel free to join me in person this Sunday in Allen Park, Michigan. I'll be at the Prestige Banquet Hall. It is on 6600 Allen Road, Allen Park, Michigan. So stop by and say hi. Get a reading with me or one of the other awesome readers, vendors, and healers that the Michigan Psychic Fair has to offer. So I look forward to meeting you and working with you. All right, so let's do it to it. Because when I sat down to meditate on your energies, I feel that they are feeling the same way kind of that you are too. And they want to see about getting this going forward. So kind of like they miss you like you miss them. And I see that there's been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that we got to tap into. Okay, so let's do it to it. All right, tray table's up. It's go time at Archer Airlines. We only fly the friendly skies. All messages are for everybody's highest and greatest good only. Let's do it to it. All right, Virgo, what do we have for you and the one on your mind? Whoa, we have a whole bunch of cards popping out. 8 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 10 Cups of the Wheel of Fortune. Virgo, you feel like love has just totally evaded you. A little bit of frustration, a little bit of stress maybe in the energies of like, you know what, Archer, I keep trying, and I don't know anymore. I cannot, that sort of a thing. All right. Oh, hey, what's up, Jen? How you doing? Thanks for being here. All right, so let's find out why you're feeling 8 of Swords, Gemini energy. All right. See what might be having you feeling a little lost for direction or trying to just find your way through. Okay. All right, let's do it. Here we go. 2 shuffles, Virgo. That could also be them too. Maybe they feel like they missed the boat on something with you, like it's too late to fix things. I just go with what I hear intuitively, so it's possible. But let's find out. All right, ready? Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for Virgolicious. Wow. Virgolicious definition, make them all go loco. Here we go. The overall energy blanketing the reading is the 8 of Pentacles. A lot of that work energy coming in. And maybe actually feeling like a lot of people in the workplace or even in your personal life or your love life copy you. and try to like grab or steal your ideas and try to take stuff that's not theirs for them. That sort of a thing. All right. The Eight of Pentacles shows you're doing a lot of work on yourself, and maybe you just want to know if they are as well. See, these are the craftsmen at Harlan and Wolff that had to actually do the hand riveting on Titanic's hull. The areas that the big staple guns, the hydraulic riveters, couldn't get to. So it does show you're putting a lot of work into you. Like, well, everybody else is kind of like, whoa, well, Virgo's making it look so good. Let me try it too. Okay. The Sun card does show you're going to rise above this. You've got a positive outcome, and I do see a lot of the stuff we're going to talk about happening for you during Leo season, which we are already into now, okay? And that does put you in your 12th house. You're getting ready for your solar return. So you might already start to be getting a little deeper. Pisces energy, starting to try to like feel out the other side, or even like your intuitive gifts are strengthening and noticing a little bit more of intuitive hits. The Three of Pentacles on the Six of Cups to the Four of Cups shows that you're looking to bring an end to the dry spell, where you feel like both your love life and your work life will just keep coming up empty-handed on this, okay? So let's do it to it. Let's see what's going on for you, Virgo. I got you covered. Current conditions at Virgo. The Eight of Cups. Pisces energy. I mentioned Pisces already, so you could be dealing with one possibly. You might even have some strong Pisces in your chart. You're literally on this Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. I see the Lionsgate portal approaching on August 8th, the 8-8 energies. Maybe you actually check into portals or look into like astrology. You might be into the charts and following the Gregorian calendar. But you are doing your best to just make it kind of day by day, where you felt like you've done a lot of stuff to try to come away. You've had to make some of the hardest decisions in your life to cut certain people out, certain places out, and to try to find some direction and see where things are going. I do see, though, this is Pisces energy, and it does show you rising to another level. Okay, so you are at the midst of a glow up that I see during Leo season, approaching your birthday season. It'll start to level up. Okay, you're just getting to the next rung on the evolutionary ladder, and you might just be a little bit ahead of everybody else, and that's why you're feeling kind of like maybe like you don't fit in, or nobody else fits in around you, and that's why they keep trying to borrow from you, so to speak. All right. Just trying to work through the day. When you wake up and you're feeling tired and it's like, I'm just going to grab another shot of espresso and just make it through till bedtime, Virgo. You got this. Just make it to bedtime type of a thing. Trying to make it out through day by day. And I am hearing Sharon Carpenter's song, Espresso. Sharon Carpenter. Yeah, no, that is. Isn't that who it is? Yeah, that's totally who it is. I don't know why I was thinking of Karen Carpenter. That was a complete weird hybrid crossover. But that whole like you're working all hours. Maybe you're on a night shift and you'd like to get back into the day shift on the work thing, or you're finding yourself up all night and having a hard time sleeping, all right? But there is a lot of energy that has you intertwined with the one on your mind, because it's that Sabrina Carpenter. Thank you. I'm just making up names now, I think. But that whole I'm working late because I'm a singer. You look so cute wrapped around my finger. That sort of thing. You guys are energetically twined. It's why you keep thinking about them, and you or them might actually be a singer-songwriter or just a musician. Maybe you hang out and you're playing like the bar scene, the club scene, and just having some good time. But then like you're kind of feeling like, well, Archer, it is fun. I like it, but I'm not making all the bucks I want to make. So we got to get to the next level. All right. You don't even notice this on the Eight of Cups. Like you're thinking about your money, right? Like trying to make that work out. And all of a sudden there's some love sneaking in on the home front being like, hey, Virgo, what's up? All right. So like this is a lot of like expecting the unexpected, that when you least suspect it, something's going to work out for you. Okay. Now, the current energy is what's affecting around you. Thanks, Emma. The Page of Swords. I just felt that. Did you feel that, Virgo? Oh my God. Well, hopefully not, because it's the 9 volts of the tongue. It's like when I get a little spirit kiss from above and God's like, that. Did I not just say somebody's totally checking you out? That's what you're feeling when the Page of Swords, Chief Officer Wild, shows up. Okay. Now I do see that this is somebody that's kind of watching you, and you're like a little bit like, sorry, cross watcher. Virgo, you're just a little bit above them, okay? No offense to the cross watcher, okay? But I see that they're learning from you. This could go into that copy syndrome, where you might have some people around you that you're feeling like they copy everything I do, Archer. They, like, at work, they follow my lead. At home, like, all my ideas, and this really is just that they're kind of learning from you, and it's because you're in a very powerful place, okay? Chief Officer Wild got transferred from the Olympic to the Titanic because he already knew the ship. Captain Smith wanted somebody that really knew the ship's layouts already, even though the ships were designed slightly different on the inside. It's whatever, it's close enough. A deck for honorable mentions. But because he knew the ship and he wanted the passengers to have one of the best experiences with people that understood the ship's operations, the layout, and such like that. So I do see a lot of people kind of following along, just simply because you kind of know what you're doing, okay? And I'm not trying to give you an ego boost or anything like that, but every so often everybody needs a little help from time to time, you know, because you might be sitting there going, Archer, I don't feel very Virgo-y right now. I feel kind of stressed out and that, but you know what? You're doing really good. That's why people are copying you, because like you got your act together. All right. You know what's up. Now, on the work home front, let's see what's going on. And literally, as I'm saying, like your love life sneaks in while you're focusing on other things. The Page of Swords pops out. So, dude, Virgo, or dudette, no gender in tarot, it's just a thing I say. Somebody's totally checking you out, so we got to find out about that. Now, on the work home front, what's going on with the work energies? The Devil. You are kind of burnt out on work. Okay. The Devil card shows that some of the things that have been holding you back, you're trying to work to overcome. All right. And you might feel like you're in a little bit of uncharted territory. Did you notice how the stewardess is down there in the boiler room with the fire stokers? Okay. Maybe like you're actually like looking for a second job because you feel like the current employment's constricted. There might be a lot of jealousy in the mix, or a lot of people that talk stuff about you behind your back and you're just kind of over it. Or like even a second job to like help make ends meet financially. But I do see a good amount of you that are like, you're either self-employed or you even work remote. And you're kind of like not liking the alone feeling out of that and want to take things to a whole nother level. Being able to, you know, to break those ties that are binding you, the things that make you feel like you're being held back, like looking for a new job because the current job has kind of overlooked you for promotions and stuff in the past. And you're like, you know what? They've had enough chances. I know my worth, Archer, and I'm hopping home tonight and hopping on LinkedIn. I ain't gonna say nothing. Go for it. Okay? You might just see that it's about time you made a change or a decision where you feel like you're kind of stagnant, you know, and you don't want to be that way. And if you are working remote or you're self-employed, you might be just trying to find ways to like branch out, to get some more people in your energy and around you, because you don't want to be like constricted. All work and no play make Virgo a dull Virgo, right? A dull earth sign. So you're trying to come above that. Capricorn is motivation, all right? You could even be at a point where you're quietly quitting and you're just about ready to tell them to pound sand. You know what I mean? All right? There's a backup plan that's in place for us, though. We'll see what's up with that for sure. All right? Okay, I just heard a really old country song. That's kind of vintage, but I kind of, take this job and it. Yeah, right? Okay? So you might be ready to tell somebody to take this job and show it. Straight up, I ain't working here no more. Okay, that's fine. I got you. All right. Now, let's get over to the love life right now because work's got you stressed out. Okay, let's see. These things will all come out in the wash. So we'll find out a little more about that to see where it's going. Now, for the Virgos that are dealing with a past person, what's going on with the past person? What's up with it? And Five of Pentacles. They haven't talked to you in a while. Could be a long while, 5 weeks, 5 months, even 5 years. There's no time in tarot. It's the one on your mind, okay? I don't care if you haven't talked to them in 15 years. If they're the one you're thinking about, you are welcome here. Come on in, all right? We don't discriminate. So this is like, I ain't just pulling on current or future in this. I will look at the one that's on your mind. This is your reading, Virgo. This is for you. But however, we have Casper the Silent Ghost. I see you guys hit like a stalemate or a stale point because they might not have even been ready for the relationship. All right. This is showing some of them first class passengers that when they were told, okay, time to get in the lifeboats, there might, you know, don't worry, you'll be back in time for breakfast. They're like, yeah, no, I'm not getting in those little lifeboats. I'm staying on this big, warm, safe, unsinkable ship. And the officers are like, oh man, you're not going to like the outcome of this one. That sort of a thing. This is that energy to overcome this. They might have cut out because they ran. You dealt with a lot of runners, haven't you? But they had to work to overcome this one and left you out in the cold. Casper the Silent Ghost. And I do see that they might be going through a bit of awakening because with the timeline shift we've experienced, they might be suddenly realizing that their way of thinking is no longer really that. It's like their narrative has been overplayed and they all of a sudden don't feel like they fit in anywhere. They talk to somebody and they're like, so have you talked to Virgo in a while? And they're like, no, I haven't talked to Virgo. We stopped talking ages ago. And they're like, well, why? Why haven't you talked to them any? And they're like, stop questioning me. Nobody suspects the Spanish Inquisition, right? So they are having a lot of stuff going on around them. God is kind of going a little like Exorcist style, but not in like the pea soup Linda Blair kind of way. Maybe that movie resonates to you. I don't know. But more of a little bit of like God is making people around them bring you up to kind of put them in place for what they did to you. Not in a bad way, but just kind of like the past person needs to do a little bit of thinking about what they did to contribute to the connection as well. No offense, cross watcher, but you have noticed you've been thinking about Virgo more lately, right? And like your best friends are talking about Virgo and stuff, right? Well, that's kind of what I'm talking on. Okay, Casper the Silent Ghost shows up. All right, you might even be going through like Virgo. Your past person might be going through a little bit of a Christmas story, which I always thought the whole Ebenezer Scrooge story would be we got to remake that movie because it should be like an all year round movie, not just a holiday theme. Because this literally shows that like your past person's getting visited by 3 Casper the Silent Ghosts that is explaining to them like what they did, what they will have, and what they have going into the future. Like Jacob Marley showing up with all those chains being on them. They do want to break free of these chains because they realize what they did to this. So we got to find out why they haven't reached out or spoke to you yet. Okay. So current energy around them. The Knight of Swords. Now I know this is William Stead, but it looks like a ghost of Christmas past or future on this one. This here is Aquarius energy, the Knight of Swords. Maverick shows up, Top Gun. So this is a little bit of like for the Virgos dealing with a past person that you're like the Archer. I appreciate your effort, but they've forgotten about me. They've moved on. They're probably in another connection. I don't see that. This is the unexpected showing up with the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is the chess player. This is Maverick from Top Gun showing up when everybody else says it ain't gonna happen. You can't run that course in 122 and get out of the danger zone. This is Maverick being like, hold my aviators, I got this, and flying in. So when you least suspect it, they will reach out to this Aquarius energy. And the number, angel number 122, maybe even 221 resonates to you possibly. But I do see this one coming in on this one here, that they are doing a lot of thinking, maybe even some overthinking and planning. Okay, like the only thing slowing them down right now is the fact that they're thinking it can't be done, when in reality God's like showing up, like being like, it could totally be done type of a thing. Okay, I actually did just hear an I'm sorry. So for the Virgos dealing with a past person, their subconscious energies, their 5D energies, is very sorry that they're putting you through this, and just kind of wants you to know that their 5D self is really working to get the 3D self to catch up. Okay, all right, there's just some life experiences playing out. Okay, so now for the Virgos dealing with a new energy, let's see what we've got here. Hold on, turn the deck the right way, Archer. All right, the Tower card. They've been through a lot. To the 4 of Swords. This came out for Leo too, very possibly if you're dealing with one. Could be a Libra or a Scorpio as well, possibly an Aries. Now this new person here might have recently just shown up or will be showing up soon or shortly. That 4 of Swords Libra energy shows that it is somebody that the energies are right, or they're out there here, okay? I'm like this is somebody that will be in the very near future, or that I see that maybe like you guys also might meet under some very unusual circumstances, kind of like I heard that line in Titanic where Rose is like, Jack, this is where we first met. And Jack's like, I'm in the middle of something right now, right? But this shows that this person has already been through the sinking of the Titanic moments in their life, and they've been through just as much stuff as you that has allowed them to show up into a different power, different energy. They've been through their Tower moment, which with that 4 of Swords, I'm seeing that they like kind of wished you into existence or dreamt you into existence. Okay, all right, on this here with the Tower card, there is a rebuild that they're looking to do, and I think that's why you guys were led to each other, because Virgo, this person's dealt with a lot of similar energies to you, and like I think you guys are here to help so that like 2 hurt people don't get hurt by other people anymore. All right, to find like a really good solid love. Okay, a very Jack and Rose, Romeo and Juliet type thing going on. Okay, in this energy, but with a much better outcome than Romeo and Juliet. Read that book all the way to the end, why don't you? All right, maybe there's actually a Virgo's kind of into literature a little bit too. All right, so let's see. When we go forward, the Virgo's dealing with a past person, Virgo's dealing with a new person. As we all group back together, what's potential future influence in this connection for you guys? King of Swords, more Aquarius, strong Aquarius energy in this reading. I do see on here, though, that this is a much more mature level, and the attempt of a contact, something will happen, okay? I do see that by your birthday, which isn't that far off down the road, I do see somebody reaching out in a much more mature place. The King of Swords knows how to use their words wisely, okay? This is one, maybe even at one point for the Virgos dealing with a past person, you actually had to say to them, use your words, okay? But this one here does show up that you guys are guarded, and it's a much more mature type of relationship that's built on trust. You can trust the King of Swords, okay? Strong Aquarius energy on this reading too so far. All right, now, the future incoming energies of how you guys will feel. The Queen of Swords. I see a divine couple that's on a much more mature level. Nice. The Queen of Swords is the divine counterpart to the King of Swords. This is where you guys can actually communicate and bring out each other's glimmers more than the triggers, okay? A lot of thinking before you speak and not trying to set each other off, but actually having a lot of late night communications and not like, this is somebody that responds to the text message when they get it, that answers the phone call. Even if they're busy and in the middle of something, they'll answer the phone and be like, hey, can I call you back? Sort of a thing, okay? Because you both have come out of a period where you, like, you know your worth and you're not going to let those lower level energies come in anymore. Even for the Virgos dealing with a past person, I see them reapproaching in a much more mature mindset. I like that, okay? These are couples that can communicate. They learn to speak Virgo. You learn to speak their love language. And I think their love language might actually be communications where they actually tell you they love you or they leave you little notes. I'm seeing little notes written in lipstick. Okay, that sort of a thing. And it's a lot of emotions to work to overcome. All right. Like maybe I'm talking to a Virgo that like, does it always rain when you're sad or it storms when you're mad? Okay, because like I'm seeing like Noah and the Ark showing up on this one here, literally like floods, natural disaster thing of like a lot of doubting energies that comes into it. Okay, and overcoming that. You or them might even have a boat or be wanting to go out on a boat or recently sold or will purchase one. But I am seeing water ties into this. Okay, you might even just have a little bit of a dream of being a storm chaser. Maybe it's on your bucket list to follow a storm. But now, what are the environmental factors around this going forward? What do we got? King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. I'm actually seeing some Capricorn energy off of this. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, possibly even another Virgo. And I do see this is a bit of an age difference that you guys overcome because this is John Jacob Astor, richest man on the ship, Jingleheimer Schmidt. That's my name too. But he had a much, much younger wife, Madeline. So there might be like upwards of like 10, 15, 20-year age difference between the two of you guys. And also maybe just a little bit of difference in life experiences and even a physical distance. But you guys get to overcome that and come in on the same level, okay? This is allowing the time to play out for you both to mature up. I love seeing a lot of mature cards, a lot of king and queen energies in your forward momentum. You notice we're not dealing with a lot of pages, a lot of knights. We go forward into king and queen energy. So this is on a much more mature level, okay? Now, the inner emotions of how you'll be feeling going forward. Now we go right to the top with the Empress. I see a union for you guys. The Empress is that family card in the tarot that makes it all the way to the top, okay? Now, if there aren't children already involved, I do see that it is incoming for you. And a family, like a Virgo that you just recently, like you're like, Archer, maybe I'm just not meant to find love or family. Or even if kids are involved, you might have been told you'd have trouble conceiving. Heads up, because this is like Prego. It's in there. Okay? I see in the future you leveling up to this Empress energy and find that relationship you can trust. Nobody plays with the Empress, right? This here is a real honest family and the mothers of the Zodiac that comes out. It's a lot of Libra. Also is a fixed energy that I see it as a reader. Okay? Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. But this allows you to find that couple, that power vibe that allows you to have the family that you've wanted and dreamt about. Okay? And maybe you're a Virgo that's never gotten flowers. And I do see in the future, this person's gift giving might be that like, I need to buy some 100 flower stock because you might be getting some flowers. Okay. All right. So you got a lot of strong air energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are here. Aries and Scorpio are hanging out as well. Pisces is here. And there's some strong Capricorn too. All right. You and them can be born on the 5th or the 15th. I'm also seeing the 8th come out and also the 11th too right now, plus the 4th. All right, so let's keep going. Let's see what we got. Let's shake the tree, see what squirrels fall out for you, Virgo. And thank you guys so much for being here too. I appreciate you. All right, give me everything you got on this 8 of Cups to the Page of Swords to the Devil card. What's going on? Let's do it. Here we go. 7 of Wands. Ooh, the King of Swords. Ooh, you're manifesting the outcome on this with the 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. You want to work this out. The Tower card, I do see I could be reading for a larger group of Virgos looking for new love. I'm thinking maybe about 70 or 80% of Virgos here today are looking for new love. Then you have the other 20 or 30% that does want to see what's going on with the past person. And I do see your gifts are strengthening on this one too, okay? You're just really sick and tired of overthinking. And you know what you want. You almost, maybe your intuitive gifts or your premonition abilities are strengthening and you're kind of getting dreams more that are letting you see the future that's in store. King of Swords squared. That lets me know to keep on point on the message that's going on. So your dreams are speaking to you more, and you're just kind of sick and tired of the overthinking energy. You're looking out to protect yourself and your heart chakra with the Leo energy on the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands in the tarot, the way I read it and see it, is what protects that Six of Wands energy, your victory that you of Five of Wands fought so hard to manifest, the rewards that you seek, okay? And you just want things to finally start working out for the better for you. You've been closed off, blocked off, and dealt with so many runners, so many ghosters, more runners in a Boston Marathon in the past, that you just want a little more of a positive energy, a little more optimistic. Eight of Wands, Sagittarius, Cancer energy on this one. You're just like, you just want things to work out for the good for everyone involved because you don't want to get used for the bad. You feel like people in the past have just taken advantage of your generosity, your hard work ethic. And that Six of Pentacles, you just want somebody that gets you on your level. Taurus energy, okay? You've got this energy here that you're just maybe kind of fearful even of new connections at the moment with that Seven of Wands because of how much you've been through in the past that you're almost a little scared about like the past repeating itself. All right, even if it's with a new person, it's almost like I'm seeing a Virgo that kind of with this Tower card of the Knight of Wands almost got a little bit used to it of like, Archer, every time I try, something doesn't work out, you know, that sort of a thing. And you're almost fearful of it happening and feeling like that your life keeps getting met with detours and road construction. You might even be experiencing that. I'm seeing either like the roads you usually take to work are always closed down or always blocked off for construction. Or even more so, like your normal daily routine gets thrown off because there's car accidents on the path. And then the traffic gets redirected or closed down. And you're sitting there like, oh gosh, here we go again. All right, even roundabouts, that might be in your energy. And just being like, I see a Virgo sitting there being like, there is no way this is more effective than a four-way stop with a traffic light. You can't tell me how to change my mind, right? But those road detours might be things that are actually kind of guiding you into the right path. That Tower card, to have a fresh restart on this one, okay? Because you become very fearful of the connections, but you've learned to love yourself already. Like you already passed that test. You're like Archer, yeah. I see all these other channels, these other readings are like, oh, you're working on self-love. And you're like, I love me. I'm Virgo. I love me. I'm like, I know, I got you. Queen of Swords, like, come at me, bro. Right? That sort of a thing. So you've already learned to love yourself, and you really just wanting to make sure that, like, anybody else that comes into your energy also, like, is already loving themselves, too, because you just don't want the past to repeat itself. Your heart can't handle being broken again. It's been broken way too many times for a human to understand or handle. Virgo, I kind of want to hug you for that. I want to spinny hug you for that. You've dealt with a lot of heartbreak with this Tower card. And maybe you've gone through a change recently. Maybe you're like changing up your hairstyle. Like if you're brunette, you're going blonde. Or you're adding some strawberry into it. Or if you're blonde, you decide to go brunette. You're just changing it up to kind of like just refresh yourself and feel better about things. Because you just don't want to do it again. Okay? I do see some big changes that you've put into place that are actually paying off for you. You or them could be born on the 6th or the 7th or the 8th. The 26th and the 27th and the 28th, those all come out on repeat like that. You might even be noticing a lot of repeating signs or numbers. And I'm seeing like a, what is that? Like a river walk or a boardwalk near like an ocean or a lake or a river or something like that. Might resonate to you, or you've recently been to one, or you might have upcoming plans to go to one, or an upcoming date you might not know of. Or you might even like, maybe you have a beach house or you live near the water possibly. Okay, it could be something that connects me to you. But all right, let's get a little bit more on this here. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Scorpio. Could be an Aries or a Sagittarius, possibly an Aquarius or a Leo. There's a little bit of Pisces energy too. All right, so let's keep going. Let's see what we got on this. Wheel of Fortune. Heads up, stay strong. You actually are feeling that timeline shift, the Mandela effect that we've jumped into. The Wheel of Fortune is turning into your favor. Okay, you might even have some strong cardinal placements in your chart. Sagittarius, Cancer energy on this. that Knight of Swords is back too. I've got repeating cards for both the Virgos dealing with a new person and the Virgos dealing with a past person. That's a lot of repeating cards. As God let me know, we're on message and stick with it. Ace of Swords to the Six of Cups, that leads to the Page of Pentacles. That Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You might be noticing big time your intuition strengthening because you've cleared a lot of stuff out. That Ace of Swords, those are those decisions we were talking about. Dave Coulier, cut it out, Full House style. All right? You might be even... The interesting thing on this Knight of Swords, I'm seeing in like the music that we brought up already. Maybe you're noticing like odd noises in your house, like more than just the house settling. Like those ones that really kind of spook you and make you think like, okay, somebody's here, who's here? Or even noticing different smells with the Knight of Swords. I'm seeing that for a few of you, you might have like either a parent or a grandparent that transitioned. Okay, they've already gone on to their rewards. All right. First of all, like they do want you to know that they're not suffering anymore. They're not stressed anymore. They're off in their great reward. I literally just heard Archer, things are awesome on this side. Let Virgo know things are like awesome here. But that's also why you keep like you're smelling maybe grandma's cookies or cupcakes or something like that in the house. Or you hear the sounds and you're like, whoa, I swore somebody was in here. It's nothing bad. They're not here to scare you. With that Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, it's just your intuition, your gift strengthening. You might even smell like the one on your mind. Maybe you smell their perfume or their cologne, where you like literally feel like you're like, Archer, I swear my person is in this house. Like I think I'm gonna round the corner and boom, they're gonna be right there. All right. That's just showing how your gifts and your intuition are starting to strengthen. And it's letting you know too, this one that transitioned from the other that's on the other side is like your guardian angel. And like they know some of those smells or those fragrances, kind of like the things that made you feel safe and comfortable, like a wish, a little bit of protection. All right. So the rewards for what you've got coming, they're kind of guiding you towards your happiness because you do deserve it. They're straight up telling me with this Tower card here, they're straight up telling me, Archer, Virgo totally deserves what's coming for them. They deserve this. They've been through so much. Okay. I see on this one here, like for everything that you've been through, you've earned this because all the hurt in that on this Tower card, to the Knight of Wands, all that runner player energy in and out, just the ones that like made fun of you for what you did and believed in, you've worked to heal from that. The Six of Cups. All right, maybe you or them came from a broken home possibly, because this here, even though that like in a fancy energy, this is like clearing out generational karma and that's just fancy talk for like breaking free from your childhood programming. Monarch butterflies might even resonate to you. But with this one here, like maybe you even like when you were younger on the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, maybe you dealt with like anxiety or depression. And I do see that with that Wheel of Fortune changing, that you've like dealt with this for a long time. Got you, Emma, 10-4. Hold on. Let me pause this one while I'm thinking of this. I don't want to lose the message here because this one's important. I heard this is important. Okay, got it. Now, Virgo, there were some of you that, like a select few of you that I'm seeing, like you might have dealt with anxiety, depression, things like that since you were a lot younger. You might even have been on medications for it over the years. The Wheel of Fortune, I actually see that along with your strengths and your intuition straightening, you also have strengths in your confidence and your courage changing, which is why you're kind of feeling a little funny or insecure right now. Just a bit where you kind of want to stay like to yourself, just while you process how you're feeling. It's actually that you're on the verge of getting to a point like where you don't kind of need it no more. That sort of a thing. It's really nice. That Wheel of Fortune of the Six of Cups shows that you're working here. You're going to start feeling much better in the near future. The Six of Cups. I'm feeling like within like the next 6 weeks, which puts us right around your birthday. So you might be on the verge of like one of your Saturn returns. Maybe you're like around 28 years old. Maybe let's see, the Saturn returns happen around 28, 40, and then into the 60s. But what I'm seeing on this here, that's Saturn retrograde. Especially if it does couple up to a Saturn return, I see that it's a lot where like the people that kind of treated you not so great, they're Archangel Jeremiel, the angel of karma, is taking care of them. And you're receiving the rewards. You're receiving the dharma for their karma, okay? So you're getting right to that end point where all of a sudden you're going to be like, whoa. Literally, this will be like a light switch moment where you're going to just wake up one morning and be like, I feel better. Interesting. All right? So let's see what we've got going on for this here. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio. You're going to be born on the 16th, the 26th comes out, a lot of repeating 1s and 6s, so you could possibly be a life path 1 or a 6. Could be born on the 20th or the 27th. Thank you. The Death card. Yeah, look, literally, it's a complete reboot to your system. You're like a human computer and a human lie detector right now. That's why you're feeling a lot of the stuff you're feeling is because like people approach you and right out the gate, like if you shake their hand or you get a hug from them and you're kind of like, I don't like you. Or you're like, okay, you're kind of cool. I'm going to open up to you a bit. That's literally your gifts are strengthening and you can pick up on other people's energies. You are going through a complete reboot with the Death card, Scorpio energy, to let you see things from a different perspective and rise like a phoenix out of the ashes for a fresh rebirth, a fresh start. Okay? I like that. So let's see what's going on in the work home front, okay? Especially you were thinking we were on the 13th or the 23rd also just popped out. Could be dealing with a Leo, could be a Libra or a Scorpio. Strong Scorpio energy on this. Okay? Also Aries is hanging out too. All right, so let's see what's going on in the work home front here because you actually, that Wheel of Fortune to the Death card, it shows that I'm really suspecting that by your birthday, by the time the sun enters Virgo, you're going to be feeling much better. It's actually much closer than you thought. All right, so let's check out the work front. What's going on with these copycats that you're dealing with at work, okay? All right, I love you too, Virgo. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being here too on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, the Magician. No wonder they're all copying you. You know your job. Props to you. 2 of Pentacles, but you're feeling a little stuck. 2 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords. The Fool card, okay, to the 9 of Pentacles. On the Ace of Pentacles. I do see that for the Virgos looking into a new job because you're like kind of just, you're overcoming a lot of what you've been through there, okay? I do see a new job in the future for you, especially the Virgos that have recently already applied for something, like maybe something to work remote, or just like you like your industry, okay? The 9 of Pentacles and the Magician, you know your skill, you know your trades, you might be a server, you could be like maybe you have a bar or a restaurant, hotel, something where you work with the public, but you're good at what you do, you know? Might even work in like customer service or a call center of sorts with the remote work, but you're in your power and that's why everybody keeps grabbing your ideas during staff meetings and things like that. The 8 of Swords here shows that you kind of, you know to keep things very close, all right? You're starting to guard things more because I do see the HR department, the higher ups in your current industry, they know because you almost have your own unique signature on what you do, Virgo, where when other people come to them and like, oh, well, I have this great idea. They hear it out and they're like, in their head, they're going, that's Virgo. That is not this person, that's Virgo. But I do see here for those of you that have actually made some attempts to make some changes, right? And like applied for some work that they haven't reached back yet. I see that before you even get the chance to jump ship and go to a new company, wow, Archangel Jeremiel is totally on your side, Virgo. This is pretty wild with that Ace of Pentacles. So get this, before you do, literally, it's going to be like the doctors with a doorknob question. Maybe you're in the medical field. You might actually even be a veterinarian or a doctor or a dentist. But get this. This is wild. Because just before you get like that new job offer from like the other company that you might have applied for, I see the higher ups in your company. They're going to reach out and extend you an offer or a promotion that might come with a transfer to another one of their locations or changing your remote access, right? But it's like a bit of a promotion that also, by the way, comes with a little bit of raise because you go from your 9 Pentacles to your 10 Pentacles. It's the money you've been looking for because times have been tight that you're going to work to overcome that one, okay? And here's kind of the fun part on it. This is the part where the bosses will look at you and go, shh, don't tell. And you'll be like, what, why, what, huh? Because what it is here is a few of these higher-ups have noticed the people that are causing trouble in the workplace, stealing your ideas, or talking bad about you behind your back because they're kind of seeking work drama, that water cooler talk stuff going on, especially if you do work in an office space or a call center. However, what I see going on here is the people causing trouble in the workplace, they're actually going to get a little bored and a little tired out on this. And the management will find out how they've been like talking stuff about you behind your back, Eight of Swords. They're actually going to get burnt out and tired of this, and they're going to leave for another shiny thing. Believe it or not, they're doing something very similar to what you're doing where they're thinking of changing jobs or moving or relocating. Then you're going to get offered this promotion just when you're getting ready to leave. all right, they're going to find out that Virgo's the one getting the promotion with the Ace of Pentacles. And they're going to be like, I wanted that job. I rightfully took all of Virgo's ideas. I deserve that job, which this sounds like they're kind of thinking, doesn't it, Virgo? I heard a Virgo just be like, yep, Archer, that sounds just like them. But so here's the thing. Even regardless of how long that the other person in these industries have been doing it, I see them giving up and just like closing up shop and heading on to the next shiny thing. So you'll get your promotion and level up into another industry. Not another industry, but another position. Meanwhile, these other people that have been causing these problems for you, they will just slowly filter out and move on their way. Okay? I don't see them sticking it out, regardless of how long they've been there. They'll tile out and they will actually leave the industry altogether, close up shop, move into something else, and be like, it's just time for another line of work. Okay? All right? So, could be dealing, let's see, this is work energy. Could be dealing with a Gemini or an Aries. Taurus is here. Capricorn is here. Gemini, Virgo, could be another Virgo in the workplace. And you might be born on the 28th, 29th comes out, as well as the 1st and the 10th. Okay? But yeah, I do see in the work front, the people causing you problems are actually, they're going to get a little bit in their head that you're doing so good. Okay? And they're going to wind up just being like, you know what, forget it, I'm out. Let Virgo have their fun. And they're going to go, like, they'll probably do really good and wind up somewhere else in a whole nother industry. You'll never see or hear from them again. They're just coworkers. These people I see are not your friends. But yeah, I see them coming through this. Okay? You will rise to a whole nother level that you actually, even though you've been looking for another job, it's amazing how God will just put some good things in place for you coming forward on this one, where like you're going to find your new line of, like your new job position, the last bit, or even better yet, on a little bit of a plot twist, you'll become the boss for some of these people. And at that point, they'll just be like, I can't do it. I'm out. No bueno. No thanks. I'm going. And they'll just close up shop. They'll leave. Okay. So I do see a good outcome for you in the next, that'd be like 8 or 9 weeks, possibly. We might have to get into the 4th quarter of the year for a lot of this stuff to play out for you in the work home front. But hang tight because it's already going on. Okay. HR and management already knows what these other people in the career life are doing for you. Okay. Well, how about that now? Hold on. Justice, Libra energy. 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 2 of Swords, the Lovers, the Devil, and Temperance. Oh my word, your past person has really got a lot on their mind about you. The 3 of Cups, which actually showed up in reverse. This past person, literally, the 3 of Cups was reversed. At the time, they weren't ready for a relationship, and you had to take the brunt of that. Virgo, here's the thing. Now, for the Virgos dealing with a past person looking to come back, I played the hand I dealt. Intuitively, these cards came out. You or them could be born on the 7th, the 3rd, the 17th, and the 27th are here. I'm also seeing the 6th, the 19th, the 14th, the 15th comes out. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Could be a Gemini. Also, we've got Cancer, Aries, Aquarius, and Libra. But you've got some balance coming in this one because they weren't ready. And did you see how literally, as I didn't even get to say it, because I mean, God knows what I'm going to say. It's already been written out anyways. But literally, this past person just took over. We're like, this is how close they are to just being like, forget it, I'm going for it. And the 3 of Cups originally came out reversed, right? That shows at the time they weren't really kind of ready for anything, okay? And you probably even heard that. Like 1 minute they were like really great, and then all of a sudden they ran without warning, right? But the Devil card here shows, could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper, possibly. Also, Aries and Aquarius are here, but that Lovers card shows that this has been a divine part. I do see that for a group of my Virgos, you are dealing with a twin flame connection. And this is where that past energy, maybe they even had somebody that transitioned out of their life as well, kind of equally. But what I'm seeing off of this one here, this is the wild part on this one. 1 minute they were there, the next minute, gone, done by see you. They literally just disappeared. Didn't even give you any reasoning or answers. But I do see that there could actually be somebody helping put a couple things together behind the scenes on this one. Because like 1 minute they were in, the next minute they were gone. Then all of a sudden, like, I'm telling you what, did you see the way the cards popped? Rewind if you missed it. They did not expect to develop feelings this fast. Like it might have been something like where you guys met for just a good time. You met under some really unusual circumstances regardless. But it might have been more like originally they had been hurt so much by love that they weren't looking for a long time. Just a good time. Might have been fun. But with this one coming out with that 3 of Cups where it reversed, literally, this was that moment. They messed around and found out that like nobody loves like a Virgo. And all of a sudden, they didn't have feelings for you until they did. Maybe they had a little bit of an energy where they spoke before they thought, or some of the fights were really bad, the way the cards just popped on the table. but I see they have done the work to bring this back around. I do see that for a few of you, this is dealing with a soulmate and a twin flame connection. Could be the deeper soulmate twin flame connection. That they have done some work to come back. The Temperance card, the law of correspondence, where they're in a much more positive and powerful mindset. So on this one here, like maybe in the past year, the way that thing, like the way the cards basically like word vomited all over the table, maybe they were actually dealing with like, maybe you had somebody that dealt with like a drug addiction or alcohol, something like that. All right. Could have been dealing with where they might have lost somebody or you did to like a form of like drug violence or gang or gun violence even possibly. Okay. And I mean, I understand it. I don't believe in those things, but you know, I've been running Detroit, so I kind of know how to use them. I just choose not to because it's always boggled my mind how people like it takes less muscle power to be positive and make peace than to be mad or make hate. Yet people always choose hate. It literally uses more human energy to hate people, to be mad, to hold grudges, than to be calm, peaceful, gentle, you know, that sort of a thing. You realize how less tired people would be if they just started loving more people? And that's what I see happened here, okay? They might have had to go through and do those changes. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that went through their 12 steps, went through an AA, or maybe just even actually like they went and started getting some therapy to come over a lot of the stuff that they had been through in the past and to heal from a lot of their childhood traumas. Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy, okay? They've done some work in this one, but I do see here that they've had to have a change of heart and a little bit of maturity with all this major arcana coming in. The Lover's card, that Gemini energy, that's the roller coaster of the tarot, okay? That this does show here that is that anticipation and the ups and downs that you went through, but they've made it to the end of that roller coaster ride of a journey. And now, if you notice in the Devil's card, this is those addictions you got to deal with, and they motivated themselves through it, okay? Capricorn energy. But in normal Rider-Waite, the Devil card has the Emperor and the Empress chained up to the Devil, okay? But in this case, you notice here, they're not there. Look at Toby. That we used to call him Toby back in the day. He was misunderstood, but nobody really wanted to hang out with him anyways. But anyways, this shows here, in this card, Toby's looking down being like, where'd they go? So I do see your person has done the work and have overcome a lot of the way they've been treated. And I do see them reaching out and extending an olive branch to you in the next like 3 weeks or so. Like I think before the sun makes it into Virgo season. All right. They might even possibly use your birthday as a reason to get together or something, but they've had they had to go through this one, and they've had there might have been a big age difference in maturity between the two of you guys. That Two of Swords shows they followed their faith, they followed their healing, and I do see here that I do see them coming back together, or at least making a chance or an attempt at this. Okay, they messed around and they found out just how much you mean to them. I think they had a little bit of a moment where they kind of realized you were their end all be all. And the time is right for the Three of Cups to turn upright and to come in for a union. So I do see for the Virgos looking for a reunion with a past person, especially the few of you that are on a twin flame soulmate connection, that this is indeed your twin flame, like on a deep level. But I also see over the course of the next 3 weeks that you are nearing the end of the separation phase and going to come together for union with the wedding at Cana on the Three of Cups. It's a happy connection, and you've got that guardian angel of yours helping to guide this connection back together. Okay? All right. So now let's see what's going on here with the Virgos dealing with a new love. All right. And thank you guys all so much, dude. I appreciate you for being a part of this. All right. Virgo's looking for new love. Give me more on this Tower card to the Four of Swords. Let's go. Ace of Cups. Confirmation. This is new energy. Okay. The Virgo's looking for new love. They like you. Ace of Cups to the Ace of Wands. Six of Swords. Okay. This is somebody that sees things this is somebody you're not used to. Okay. All right. This here might be somebody just recently shown up, or they've got enough confidence and power with the Ace of Cups to the Ace of Wands that they've got a very good balance. I dig this. I dig this new person. For the new person cross-watchers, you got a sister? I'm just kidding. Ace of Cups to the Ace of Wands. This person can balance the love life where they're actually very, very, very giving, very caring. Cancer energy, along with that passion. This will not be a dull connection with this new person. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. And they're not bringing anything here. I see they've already been through their spiritual awakening. The Nine of Cups, it is a little bit of your blessings coming in. Pisces energy, you of them could be born on the 1st, the 11th, the 16th, the 27th is here, the 20th. Even the 4th comes out along with the 14th. But yeah, I see they've done a lot of work on this to come through it. This isn't bad at all. And I am seeing like yard decorations that might resonate, like those metal pinwheels in somebody's yards. Ooh, and lighthouses. Maybe like you'll notice that in your travels, it lets you know this new person's approaching. Like if you go past somebody's house or their yard and they got one of those like decorative, like the real light up working lighthouses in their yard, or you live near a full-fledged lighthouse possibly. But that's letting you know that you guys are on each other's divine guiding path. And this is some blessings coming in for you with the 9 of Cups. Pisces energy on this one. Okay? They may in fact... Okay, straight up. Now, I'm seeing this person has already been through their spiritual awakening, right? So, they might actually trip you out just a little bit, Virgo. Okay, now just go with it, okay? This Aquarius energy on the 6 of Swords. It is very possible here. It's not because they're weird or different or anything like that. They've got some pretty cool energy in this one. They might have learned to actually straight up read energy, Aquarius energy. And Aquarius can read energy from all the signs. They're basically like an all signs reading. Okay, I'd hang out with an Aquarius any day on this one. We could have some pizza with anchovies. We could sit and have a couple beers, some Heineken, whatever. But I do see this. This might be somebody that they've learned to read energy. Either they can read people, they can read a room. You guys might even meet under an esoteric connection where you guys kind of get each other's, okay? But they may have, like, they may be able to finish your thoughts, your sentences, or kind of know what you're thinking, and it might kind of weird you out a little bit. It's really just because you guys are on a deep soulmate connection where they just kind of, they get you. You guys are on very similar wavelengths, okay? I see because of their gifts. It's why they're rather cautious to opening their heart with that 6 of Swords to the 7 of Pentacles. But once they do open it, it literally is a 10 Cups connection. When you take the 9 Cups, add the Ace of Cups to it. Maybe you or them are into numerology, repeating numbers and that, like the 8-8 portal that I saw earlier in the reading. But yeah, this here, I see that because of their gifts, they stay cautious. But once they open up their heart, then you get all the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So this isn't safe for YouTube, but you guys will be very happy with this energy. Okay, we're just going to leave it cool, leave it calm at that. Your life won't be dull or boring, that's for sure, okay? I do see here that once they do open up their heart, Ace of Cups to the Ace of Wands, I do see them going forward. Now, you're talking to a Virgo that you or them like doing that heart gesture for the heart thing, and maybe you or them have a feather tattoo, possibly, or you might notice feathers on your path. Seems like a feather tattoo, like along the thigh or the hip or something like that. I don't know, just something like a tattoo. But yeah, once this comes in here, like I do see that for the Virgos dealing with a new energy, I do see you guys enjoying your birthday with them. Okay, and we'll just kind of leave that. The rest of it's not safe for YouTube, but you won't mind it. Okay, Virgo, you be good. All right, so yeah, I do see you guys kind of like enjoying your birthday with them. Okay. All right, that leads us towards a forward direction. So let's see now. Going forward, looking at us at King of Wands, yeah, they're confident. They know what they want and what they bring to the table. It's nice. Okay, so now let's come back together. The Virgo's dealing with a past person. The Virgo's dealing with a new person on this. Give me a bit of an outcome on that King of Swords. Justice card. Definitely could be a Libra. The High Priestess to the Queen of Cups with the Judgment card. Okay, so I do see going forward that there might be a little bit of a third party, not in a bad way, but like maybe you guys run with the same friend circle, especially the Virgos dealing with a past person. Get this is interesting. I see that you've got some people in the past people energy, that they've got a friend that watches you. Could even be the new person. There's like a third party, a middle person. That it's not like that kind of a third party. It's like they got a friend that keeps tabs on you for them, but you'll actually find out. I do see an offer for your birthday coming in. This might even start before that with the High Priestess. You got to act surprised that it's literally when you least suspect it. Right now, if you're sitting there thinking, be like, Archer, they ain't coming back. There ain't nobody in my new energy to come in. Expect the unexpected with Cancer energy and the High Priestess. Act surprised. I do see them making an attempt and making a love offer in your direction that's balanced and allows you guys to come together. Okay? Strong Libra energy. The High Priestess does show, I think you will actually have a little bit of a secret revealed through this extra person, this middle person. You might have somebody that's a friend that's a matchmaker where they're like, hey, just so you know, so-and-so has still been thinking about you and they'd like to see how this goes. They're still interested. Why haven't they reached out? Well, because they don't think you're interested, like check yes or no type of thing. So you got somebody that's trying, like a middle person playing matchmaker to bring you guys together. They keep tabs on you. So you might not actually notice your person, like let's say you got a thing online, if you're on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, like you might not notice your person checking you out, but like all of a sudden you noticed one of their friends or one of their acquaintances and like the people you might know or something like that, that shows that you got a little thing going on behind the scenes. When you least suspect it, you'll get a little bit of a message or a communication that lets you know, oh, by the way, that one on your mind, Virgo, they love you. Queen of Cups, okay? To let you guys go forward. You're heading for union with this. The Judgment card comes out too, Scorpio energy, but as a reader, I pull mutable energy off of this because it's the ability to learn from the past to go forward. So that's Pisces, that's you, that's Gemini, and Sagittarius energy. Could be dealing with one of those, or actually be dealing with like two Virgos. Yeah, a Virgo-Virgo connection, quite possibly. All right, but let's see going forward there. Could be dealing with a Cancer, could be a Sagittarius, Aries is here. The High Priestess kind of is like, hey, we're not telling, could be any sign. But I've also got Gemini, I've got Scorpio, strong Libra, believe it or not. And also a lot of Scorpio, Cancer, and Capricorn too. The Chariot, speaking of Cancer, once this does start going forward and you guys take that first step, this is going to move faster than planned, okay? All right, now a lot of those road construction and detours, you're going to overcome it. The Judgment card, the Sun card, the Eight of Cups is back. We've come full circle in the reading that leads us to the Page of Cups, and hidden right behind the Five of Swords is your Ace of Pentacles. When you least suspect it, your life changes for the better. And you guys get to go forward and overcome a lot of those energies on that Three of Swords that builds from this. You guys both make the choice to walk away from those decisions, those energies in the past, people that have left you hanging, and you guys come together in a much more like positive, uplifting mindset, okay? That the Chariot shows this is all started and a lot of changes are taking effect right now between Cancer and Leo season, okay? To let things come together for that union. The Judgment card is the 20th card in the tarot. And it's Revelations 20 in the Bible that we've stepped into that new mindset and you build a relationship that you can trust. And it's with the person that's on your mind. You will wind up very happy with this. I see communication starting for you during Leo season that leads into your birthday season for union on this. It's going to move pretty darn fast, okay, with that Cancer energy. The Queen of Wands, especially for the Virgos dealing with somebody from the past. This is that third time's the charm, okay? You're going to be born on the 3rd, the 23rd. I'm also seeing the 1st comes out, okay? That takes you guys forward. The 20th, the 27th, the 21st comes out too. Especially if there is an age difference here though, but this is clearing the ways, and this is not going to be a dull relationship. You're going to be having fun with this Sun card, the Leo energy here. It's actually like a bit of fun that like the honeymoon phase will last longer than anything you guys have been used to before, and there won't be like that 7-year itch thing that comes out. You know what I mean? I don't see you guys going through. I never understood that. Like, I don't get it. But no, you guys will have like a longer lasting honeymoon phase with the Page of Cups that even you guys go older, you keep that connection fresh and young between the two of you guys. This is a long-term connection here, okay? It lets you overcome a lot of the losses of the past, that Five of Swords where you feel overwhelmed and stressed, and makes the decision to stay positive and to go forward and enjoy each moment as it comes, and to make each moment count too. It's taking those actions that are starting, literally the pieces getting into place right now between Cancer and Leo season to build your future together with the Judgment card, the card of union and unconditional love. Wow, I like this, Virgo. Virgo, you did earn the hugs in the beginning, but let's claim this. Claim it down in the comments. Manifest this, because this is the end of that sad, overwhelming feeling for you. All right? Better invite me to the wedding. This is a good wedding here. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo. Could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Could be Aries. Libra's here. And yeah, like everybody's showing up and coming in correct for you on this one. You're going to start feeling better like really soon. The next 3 to 6 weeks, your life's going to be so different. Leave a comment and claim this one. Leave a comment. Let me know how it resonates for sure, please, and thank you. Let's make this happen for you, Virgo. You deserve it. You deserve it big time. Okay? And do remember that this could resonate to any and all placements of Virgo within your chart. We're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but all the parts of all our charts. Okay? I do see a good positive outcome for you. And by all means, feel free to leave any comment you like. We treat the comment sections in all the videos just like Facebook. It's judgment-free zone. We all interact. And I do get notified and I do eventually see, like, love, and reply to all of them. I know I stay busy, but I do reply to the comments. And every one of them means the world to me. Thank you for taking a moment just to leave a comment and to claim the reading. Okay, so let's go forward because like I said, we do everything here. Work, love, everything. Now, we're going to tap in from like a whole Google Earth view on the collective, and we're going to do a couple super chat readings. This allows the people that have been here in the reading to get a little personal hook on them as well as a little bonus reading for you guys, all right? And you guys are very generous. Thank you all for the donations too. All right, you ready? Let's go for it. Let's do it to it. All right, Emma, I got you covered, girl. Let's see what's up. Gemini, who reached out in May to no answer. Okay, got you. Reached out in May with no answer. Do you try again? Is he your twin? Does he spy? It's been 2 years, but when I try new, they ghost or no sparks at all. Okay, got you. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. Hey, Renee, what's up? Hi, Daisy Duke. Oh my gosh, I used to love watching you on the Dukes of Hazzard. You guys were all, I'm kidding, but I like your screen name. That's cool. Okay. That's got a thing for the Southern Belles. Country girls are so prim and proper. I like that. Okay. The Magician to the Six of Wands to the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Emma, it ties into the new person reading, okay? Now here's what I see that's going on this one here. The Six of Wands, the Magician. It shows me that, yeah, this is your twin, okay? And you guys were brought into each other's lives to find that energy that makes you happy. And the reason that like when you try new that they ghost or anything like that with the King of Swords is because the energy you're giving off is almost that you're still like totally committed to your twin. And it's nothing you're doing wrong. Because if you're sitting on Archer, how do I change it? What do I do? It's almost like things are divinely guiding your path, that you haven't found the direct soulmate that could be a connection that would actually replace your twin flame. That's why you keep trying, okay? But on this one with the Six of Wands, I do see a bit of third times the charm energy to come into this one because he does spy. That Ace of Wands, he's still got some photos in his phone of you, some text messages and that. He was really immature, wasn't he? Because he just had a little bit of differences, but he does still think about you. I just see he was a little further back in his journey than you. The Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups. This came out in the Virgo reading too, that he is working to coming out of that cold with the Five of Pentacles to work on this. I see going forward here too that you guys are manifesting a victory where you're further ahead on your life journey. Now, I see the reason that when you try new, you get ghosted or no sparks at all is simply because it's like the wrong ones keep coming into your energy. You're not picking them. It's almost like God throwing a defense up at you while your person tries to heal. I do see you haven't met a true soulmate in the new energy. It's kind of like the wrong person, right time. The timing works out, but it's not the right person. That I do see you've got two options with the Magician card, okay? Because you're in the powerful place. You're in the driver's seat. That you can make another attempt to reach out to the twin to see if they're ready or at a point. But also, you've got the decision on that Ace of Wands that I do see over the course of the next couple of weeks or so during Leo season, I see it before Virgo season, that a soulmate will enter into your path. There will be that one that actually makes communication and gives you the attempt to start building something new, that you're at a fork in the road. Like you see on the Six of Wands, how Caitlin's got her hands both up like in the air, like a decision time being made. Either choice is right. That if you do lock into a true soulmate, that if it's the right energy there, you guys will start to interact during Leo season, Six of Wands. But there is also the thing that you could try again, and even if no answer is an answer on it, it lets you know the direction to go. You've given all you can to it. But I do see either way, like if you do choose the twin flame, you're going to have a Six of Wands victory, even if it's like a sense of closure where you like, okay, that's it. That sort of a thing. But then once that's done, that's like your Six of Wands test that you watch, that if that happens and plays out that way, where you try to reach out to the twin and get nothing, then the next soulmate that you attempt to make a new communication with, the sparks will fly to a Six of Wands victory. Or you don't do that cycle. You reach out to the twin flame actually responds, and you guys start working back together, and you hit that Six of Wands cycle. All right? So I do hope that helps. All right? Thanks. Ace of Wands, the passion and the love is in there for you. All right? So now, Tia, what do we got going on? Tia, how's Leo feeling about your connection right now? He's been quiet, wishy-washy. Also, the Pisces X made a love offer. Whoa, no way. All right, let's find out. Leo versus Pisces. Let's do it to it. All right, let's see what's up. Eight of Wands to the High Priestess, to the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. I see the energetical vibration exchange between the two of you guys. What's going on here? Right now, the Leo does want to communicate, but right now they're being a little bit of Leo that they're not sure of how to proceed. They're kind of in their own energy of like a little bit of self-imposing prison where they have to do a little bit of work. The communication is there, and they're stopping it. Meanwhile, you've got this other viable option with the Pisces from a few years ago that they made an offer. it is totally worth exploring. It might result in cutting out the Leo's energy, but also I see that energetical exchange that you'll get started with the Pisces. It's a good connection with the Hierophant. Pisces got their stuff together, but just at that moment is when the Leo will reach out too, because they will feel you withdraw the energy right now, okay? He feels like he wants to talk. He's just very closed off because of what he's going through on his side, his work life, and he can't get past a lot of stuff of the past. He still blames himself. He's very scared of proceeding because he knows what he did to the connection. He's taking responsibility for his actions. He wants to talk about it, but he's totally just cat's got his Leo tongue where he's not sure how to talk about it because literally he could just say, I'm sorry, and you'd be cool with it. But meanwhile, while he's holding off on that, this Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, shows me that communicating with the Pisces, taking him up on it, you never know. It might actually be wild and a little bit of like a more powerful communication with that Hierophant. Pisces, I think, has done the work a little faster on that one and a little more mature. So it's definitely worth looking into. Totally. All right. You might find either one. It won't work out. Back to the Leo. Leo will reach out just before it's too late. Or I'm also seeing that you might not think of the Leo anymore and you guys go on your separate journeys and you and the Pisces work something out. It is literally, you can't make a wrong choice in this one. That High Priestess is you've got a very big surprise waiting for you for your decision. All right. So I do hope that helps, girl, and congrats. Congrats. I mean, I don't know. Hey, Pisces got some nurturing love. Pisces are good people. All right. So, Yokohana, give me a little forecast for the rest of the summer. Let's see what's going on. Whoa. Okay. Two of Wands to the Four of Wands. Yokohana, your twin flame will return. The Nine of Wands. They're already back in the energy. They're circling like an airplane over an airport, and the runway's a little crowded. They keep having to do that circle around. That's why you've been thinking about your twin flame a lot more lately, haven't you? I see the rewards for this coming in over the course of the summer, over the next 2 to 4 months, but actually I heard 2 to 4 weeks. So kind of Leo and Virgo season might play out a little bit on this. I actually see a twin flame. I see them making an attempt to reach out. That Two of Wands, they're deciding to follow the journey. And you are in that textbook separation phase, and you've been trying to work so well past it that's kind of what's going on, because they're already circling your energy with the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Cups. They're deciding how to reach out. So I'm thinking it very possibly could go into Virgo season, but I'm seeing it more like around the Mercury retrograde. They've made a decision to follow the twin flame journey on this one. I think it's an end of a separation for you, okay? And I got the Two of Wands, and there's 2 likes on your super chat. I like confirmations like that, okay? So I do hope that helps. Thank you so much, too. All right, Fantasia, what have we got? Why is he keeping such an emotional distance? Okay, got you. Let me see. Why is he keeping an emotional distance? The Magician to the Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Wands. He's still in more of kind of like an immature single life energy. There's nobody else in his life. But like literally if I was talking to him face to face, he'd be like, Archer, I'm just trying to live my best life. And I'd be like, oi, your best life is with Fantasia. What's going on with you? All right. Literally, he is stopping himself. The Magician to the Wheel of Fortune. He keeps like putting cogs in the spokes in the bike wheel on this one. It's analysis paralysis on overload. Like he right now, for some reason, he thinks the single life's the better way to go. But in reality, like he's just making excuses for the Three of Cups. It's hanging out right underneath the energies. Okay. The reason he's at such an emotional distance and is so closed off to it is because he's just still kind of stuck in the single lifestyle. And like he's so nervous and so afraid that if he gives, like to give into you and the connection means giving up his independence, which it never really works that way. There's a way to balance this out. That's the part he's still got to come to terms with. And he is working on it with that Knight of Wands. All right. The Three of Cups does show union in the cards and the futures for you. Cancer energy on that with the Death card. He's just in the middle of like rebooting himself, okay? So I do hope that helps though, all right? He definitely, I like give him my email, I'll talk to him and be like, what's the matter with you? All right. All right, Randy, you're considering reconciliation with a past person and understand the past heartaches, okay? All right, gotcha. What would be an outcome about a reconciliation with a past person? All right, let's see. Well, there we go. The Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles on the Justice card with the Wheel of Fortune. I do see, Randy, the time was right for this to come back together with that Wheel of Fortune, that they've reconciled with some stuff they went through to make it clearer for them to come in. On the Justice card, it is a good connection. Now, I do see that like some advice on this one. Besides understanding the past heartaches, the first bit I got off the Justice card is look at the here and the now. Don't look at the past heartaches. Don't keep bringing those ones up. Let the past stay in the past and focus on building your future together. And that I do see that this will be a bit of a slow burn because of the past wounds. But with that Knight of Pentacles, it will flourish. It'll grow into something because the Knight of Pentacles always delivers that Ace of Pentacles. He's the knight that makes it across the finish line. So I do see here with the understanding of the past heartaches, just work on focusing on the future with this one and take it in the direction where it goes. I do actually see something very good for you by Libra season with it, by letting it, naturally germinate. Okay? So I do hope that helps. Thanks. All right, Angel Eyes, you guys are also generous too. I really appreciate you. All right, Cancer has been messaging you way more this afternoon. He opened up more. Part of his working on it, and we'll see him tomorrow, or the opposite, and be busy. Okay? All right, let's see. There we go. Hangman, thank you. The Hangman came out reversed. You don't have to be patient too much longer. With the Judgment card on the Hermit card with the Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's just that natural progression going in there. Like he had a busy morning. He got caught up around his lunch break or something, started texting with you. Things started rolling. He might not be much of a morning person where he's not really out of his crabby shell until the afternoon anyways. But yeah, I do see a little bit of a natural progression on this one here. I still see what we had mentioned about earlier, that it'll probably be that you make some plans and see him over the weekend. Okay? If he does come through with Thursday energy, he's actually progressing faster than the energies are saying he'll progress, which means the weekend can be even more fun with this one too. Okay? So I do see if he comes through with seeing you tomorrow, it's just showing how much faster he's opening up and becoming more vulnerable faster than he meant. Okay? That Judgment card does keep showing up too, that there's a union between the two of you guys. I like that too. So maybe it's a little bit that after the service with your ex's mother-in-law, the kid's grandmother, maybe you guys see each other afterwards, or that might become a little bit overwhelming, a lot of time or something, and that you guys will get together after that. But it is very possible afterwards, once the kids are home or something, that it might work out. I'm still seeing that plans get made for the weekend, so if he winds up making plans with you for tomorrow, he's ahead of the energetical curve, which means the Revelations card, the Union, the Judgment card, that's going to happen faster than the original plan. You guys are speeding up the timeline. All right? So I do think that's very cool. All right. Thank you, too, for the super chat, Angel Eyes. You're so generous. All right. Angels of Enlightenment. Let's see whatever comes out. All right. Whatever comes out. Give me everything you got. A little current energy check-in for Angels of Enlightenment. What have we got? The Nine of Swords came out. Something's Ace of Pentacles to the World card on the High Priestess. Okay, right now something has you rather hurt or like almost to the point of like a little bit of tears being shed. Like somebody might have said something to you that wound up putting you in the cold, or they just completely like you almost feel like a little bit of an Amtrak derailment in the connection. I see that there was a reset needed. The Ace of Pentacles is being planted already to change your direction, and the World card comes out. All right, so hang tight on this. There are some things like I just heard. We're sorry. We thought they were ready. We're sorry. We made a mistake. All right. You're only about a week or two out of the schedule point, is what I'm seeing. For whatever it was that you just recently went through in the silence, it was the end that was needed to start a fresh beginning, and the silence will part rather quickly for you. Okay. You didn't expect whatever this is that happened very recently to go down, but it was needed. Because that Nine of Swords to the High Priestess, you didn't expect it coming. It shocked you. It kind of hurt a little bit. It was the transition point that causes the Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, that's the Ace of Pentacles to the World card to return and come out on this. Okay? So whatever it was that you just recently went through, it is a divinely protected connection. That Seven of Wands kind of just fell out of the cards. And this was needed to break the silence. Okay? I do see in the next week or two or so, there'll be some changes, because right now it's actually literally going through those changes. All right? So I do hope that helps. All right? And I'll see you later. Love you, girl. All right. Naisha, is the past person coming back? Let me find out. Let's see what's up. All right. Is the past person coming back? Let me see. The Lover's card. Yeah, and I do see it's a pretty deep soulmate connection between the two of you guys. Lover's card came out for Virgo, too. Four of Cups, there's nobody else in his life. He's Captain Dry Cups right now. And Temperance, he has done some work to level up and come through it with the Page of Cups. He's walking away from the mindset that slowed him down, that fear of commitment, and the just like a lot of the arguing, the fighting, his ego trip that he was on with you. But he's actually leveling up and coming through it, and I do see him returning. Yeah. Lover's card to the Temperance shows that he's on his own, doing his own thing. And the Page of Cups shows he will reach out and make an offer to you that returns and starts this rolling again. That he's in a much more mature, positive mindset with the Temperance card. The Lover's card shows you guys are actually right on your energetical pathways, so that you both kind of like learn each other's values and worths, so that you guys respect each other going forward in the connection. I see it being a long-term connection. All right. And thank you so much for the super chat too. Appreciate you. All right, Rosemary, confused and wonder who is my one. All right, let me give you what I got. Let's see. And thank you too. That's a generous donation. And welcome for super chat on the channel. Thank you. All right, who is Rosemary's one? Let's see what's up. Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands. They have an age difference to you. They're already currently in your energy. Hey man, they waited patiently for this. I do see that you're considering one person that's an ex, that like you guys had a rough separation. And also there's somebody in the friend zone, okay? The Ace of Cups shows directing yourself towards a new love offer. Whichever one has already reached out and made you a bit of a love offer with the Page of Wands, that's the direction you should follow, okay? Follow your heart's guidance, because you see how she's holding that heart on the Ace of Cups, Cancer energy? I'm seeing the possibilities of the signs are Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, and Gemini, also Pisces. But there's one that you think about the most. It's like the best way to confirm this one. I'm being told it's the one you first think of in the morning. Like as you're clearing your thought, you're having your coffee and getting your drinks in perspective, you first of all think of this person. That's the one to pursue and follow. That's your heart's true guidance on the Ace of Cups. There's a fresh love offer in there that you'll find much more fun and exciting out of this one here. It'll help your heart to grow. And you guys actually have a more level of communication now too with that Queen of Swords, because they've had some time to think about it too. To go King of Wands to the King of Swords. There's still passion and there is communication that's open in this one, okay? So yeah, the confusion is because above all else, you actually do think of this one person before everybody else enters into your head in the morning, and that's your heart's giving you your true guidance and path. The Hermit card could be a Virgo or a Pisces. I'm definitely seeing some mutable energy, which means it could be a Pisces, a Virgo, a Gemini, or a Sagittarius, okay? So I do hope that helps. But yeah, trust your heart, trust your intuition. It's the one that tells you the direction to go. And I do see that you're on point. You're a very gifted individual, I'm being told. So thank you so much for the super chat, and welcome to the fam too. I appreciate you. So, dude, where's your car, dude? All right. Appreciate you. All right. Guys, thank you so much, Virgo, for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy to let me read for you. I totally do appreciate you. Feel free to timestamp or scroll about the video as much as you need to, okay? And remember, it'll resonate to any and all placements within your chart of Virgo. We're not just a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but all the parts of all our charts. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer both the Zoom one-on-one readings as well as the traditional private YouTube links, all right? So, until next time, thank you very much, Virgo, for taking time out of your day, week, life, love, and energy to let me read for you. No and then Jason. No and then Jason. Thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, and I love you, Virgo. And God, thank you so much for the messages we got for Virgo today and your divine protection and guidance, and for putting up with me. As always, we are truly grateful. All right? Until next time, Virgo, I will see you then. Thank you, Mod Squad, and thank you, everybody. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. I love you guys.